Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to kind of elaborate on my personal experience dealing with COVID-19. Like, my hospital has a designated floor for all the COVID patients that comes to the unit. So everybody should know by now that some symptoms of COVID-19 is high fever, shortness of breath, cough that just will not go away. They say soreness of the body, fatigue, and basically like the fever is the number one thing that they are mainly checking. That sun is just glaring, honey. But I just want to talk about my personal experience. So as you guys know, like, I'm just getting off of work. As you can see, my uniform is on. When you read and you look at the news and you look at everything on TV and you basically see all the deaths that's going on over the world, the stuff that's going on here in Maryland, the death rates, it terrifies you. It gets you scared. You get petrified. So when I found out that we was changing one of our floors to a COVID floor, actually this floor is not even my permanent unit. My unit actually got shut down to help out with the COVID patients. Well, shut down just for the time being. I was scared. I'm not even gonna lie. I was scared. Everything that I seen on the news, everything that I seen heard on the radio, people talking about it, it made me nervous. And then when here in Maryland, the governor shut stuff down and people was in a panic mode, and it really scared me. So by me being an essential worker, having to go to work, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm about to have my experience with a COVID patient eventually. So me coming off my couple days of work, being off, kind of find out our unit had a designated unit for COVID patients. So I was sent to that unit. All my emotions was going through my head, everything, like, oh my goodness, like, Lord Jesus, this is airborne, oh my God, I got kids, like, all my emotions just went everywhere. But at the end of the day, when you're an essential worker and you work in a healthcare field, you have to deal with all types of patients. So you either gonna suck it up or you gonna just walk off the job, point blank period. So as of me, I can't afford to walk off the job, so I had to suck it up. So on the floor, they did have proper protocols and procedures for us to do. We normally work in green scrubs, but we had scrubs that we change into. We had disposable scrubs that, not disposable, but they stay in the hospital. Like, you don't go home with them, you put your clothes back on. You don't want to take nothing home with you, so they gave us other uniforms. Also, we was able to receive like different devices to help us through the whole 12-hour shifts on the floor dealing with COVID patients. So we had, for instance, one of our things was the N95. If you guys don't know I'm pretty sure everybody knows what an N95 mask is. Our mask is, the hospital mask is blue. It's all sky blue with the thing across your nose and the straps. I personally got this from someone, and yeah, because when we first started on the unit, we did not have the proper masks. We didn't. At first, they was the paper one, and then it was like, oh no, honey, they are not the right ones. So if you guys know what the duck mask is, we had them as well, but the N95s was the main masks that everybody was saying that you needed to wear. So me being me, I went out and someone who I know gave me N95s. So I have a couple. Also, they gave us a shield. So this shield's supposed to cover, because you have to protect with COVID. Apparently it's airborne. It's so much news out there about this virus. You don't know what's true and what's not true. But when we was told it was airborne, when we was told it can live on certain things for a long period of time. I'm not a scientist. I just know what they told us in the hospital, what I'm hearing on the news and what I'm hearing on the radio. So we don't know exactly 100% what is what. But so we know that people are dying from it. Point blank, period. So apparently, if you have like an autoimmune disease, or you have like asthma or respiratory issues or any problems, like, you are at high risk of catching the COVID-19. So you have to protect yourself as much as possible. But like I said, they gave us these shields. The shield actually goes, when you put your N95 on over your nose, you put your shield on over top. Protects your eyes. Protect anybody that's coughing, and don't cover their mouth like all majority of patients do. Protects your eyes. Protects everything. You gotta be safe. Also on a unit, they prepared us for wearing PPEs. Is basically the hood over shield that we was wearing, and I'm gonna try to show you. We was wearing like these hooded shields, and I'm gonna try to insert a picture where I took a picture in the whole outfit. So we had to put the hood on, the whole PPE on. It covers the whole entire, covers all the way down to here, and then you put the yellow isolation gowns on. You glove up, and you have like an air battery pack on your hips to give you air through the PPE hood. Because if you don't have that air, honey, it's hot. You'll get hot instantly. So I'm trying to get it out, but if you guys can, I don't want to take it all the way out, so I'm gonna just see if you can just see like this is the plastic part where my face goes in, and then the rest of it just plastic in the back, and it covers. But I don't want to take it all the way out the bag. But going through that and having to be on that unit for my 12-hour shifts, it makes you nervous. It does, because when you home, you look to see if you have any signs or symptoms or anything that's going on. Me, I don't have any. I'm good. As far as the patients who come up there, a lot of patients are a little worried. They're scared. They're trying to figure like, oh my God, when my test results come back? When my test results come back? Apparently it come back in 24 hours. Apparently it come back in 6 hours. All it depends. Some patients wasn't coming back fast enough. But dealing with a whole COVID unit, people, you got to take stuff serious. Like, everything is not a joke. Everything is not a joke. Obviously, it's not a joke if stuff is getting shut down. You can't be here. You can't even attend a decent funeral to bury because it's more than 10 people. You guys have to take stuff serious. Like, everything is not a joke. It's not. By me having small children and dealing with it, I take proper precautions of taking my uniform out the door, changing my shoes, everything, washing my hands. I even, down to my son, wash hands, antibacterial soap, hand sanitizer. I have so much hand sanitizer, it's crazy. Wiping stuff down, because germs do travel. They do make you sick. Point blank, period. So to protect yourself, do what you have to do. It's not a game. It's not. Because if it was a game, all this stuff that's going on now in the world, everything gets shut down, people passing away. And then it's even worse. Thank God, like, I don't live in like Italy or New York and stuff. Like, New York are paying people money to come over and help. They'll give you room and board, food, just to help with these COVID patients. Like, this stuff is not a game, guys. And thank God we didn't have nobody to pass on in my hospital. Like, my hospital check in the COVID patients and try to take care of them and then they get shipped out. If your results come back positive or negative, but if you come back negative and you don't have no other problems, it automatically discharges you as fast as possible to get you home, get you off this unit, and get you safe. Now, if you come back negative and you have other symptoms, you go to another floor. But if you come back positive, they normally send you to the main campus to do your stay. But eventually that's getting overcrowded. It is just a lot, guys, and you have to be serious about what you guys are doing. Be safe out here. Now they got a curfew in Maryland, so much you can't be out the house after 8. You got to quarantine yourself. It's a lot. I never in my 31 years have ever experienced anything like this. Like, yeah, we had Ebola. Yeah, we had all these other swine flu. We had all these other situations going on, but nothing like this. Like, it's down to the school system. It's like, oh my God, like, am I going to have a 6th grader? Like, is my son going to go to the next grade? It's crazy, guys. Only thing I'm going to just close out in, because I'm getting ready to go home. Guys, be safe. Take stuff a little seriously. Take this mess seriously. It's not a game. Wash your hands, people. All right, guys. Deuces. Bye.